What's up? This is Where 1974 again, and I'm bringing you the next part of this exciting tale that no one cares. Well, in any case, what's going on now? The bridge is finally fixed. And yes, we do remember you, but here's $1 for somebody who gives a damn. And it looks like we got our 4th party member, Meaty. And we all celebrate with beer and pretzels. Well, there's no beer and pretzels in this game, but in any case, on the game at hand, this is the equipment that she has. Quick dagger. Not the best equipment that you can get, but since I'm low on funds, I can't really upgrade her at this time. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to save, I'm going to level up my characters, and then we'll proceed. But I'm going to check and see what I can give her anyway, before I do that. She's also kind of like a magic user, but the only thing there's 2 things she's good for. Healing, and also escape. The priest doesn't have the escape spell, so I'm going to have to save her magic points and use escape pearl so I can level accordingly. And I gotta be careful which equipment I can give her, because some equipment will not allow her to cast spells. Or a spell for that matter. And even before I level up, I'm just going to look around and check on how difficult these enemies are. Ow. I probably should have reordered my party members, but definitely don't want my mage to be second. And the priest is getting a licking, but definitely keeps on ticking. Yeah, I definitely have to give her some kind of weapon. I think that just the quick weapon just allows her to move around more. This is also a part of the game where money is probably the best important, especially for upgrading everybody. I think there are a few items that are good in the cave, but there's one exceptional. I'll probably give that to Midi, because my main character Thor will be getting another weapon soon, I believe. Oh, that's good. I believe it's the Mithril Sword, which has a high attack power and it does increase my hits, because the weapon I'm equipping right now decreases the hits, which you probably don't want. And there's another interesting note. When your turn comes up to decide what to do, either attack or move, you can actually choose which character you want. For example, let's say Thor's next to attack or next to do something. You actually don't have to be Thor to attack. You can actually move to the next character and have them do something. I kind of ignore that anyway. Well, at least at this point in junction. But definitely, your 2 characters, your priest and your second-rate fighter, definitely all the stats they can get, especially for fighting it for magic. And he took a big chunk of my mage there. Guess it tastes good, just like McDonald's Big Mac. And especially the Big Mac was delicious because my mage is gone. I don't have anything at disposal to raise him. Might be a good idea to raise him and level up accordingly. So what I'm doing right now is healing my characters, and hopefully there's a chance that my mages can actually my priest can get an MP level up. And this is only, probably, when I think of, this is probably the only game I know that when you resurrect your character, it doesn't cost you any money. Yes, I am clouded with misery, knowing this game about the economy. What to do, what to do. Hi, Mom. We got our mage killed. Okay, we're back. So I did there. I segmented the video there so I can accordingly get my characters up and get the proper equipment. So I mentioned before, I got the metal sword for my fighter because you need it. There's nothing really to buy for my priest and my mage there. It's not sensitive upgrades. Like I said before, there was one item here in the cave, which I already picked anyway, is the fire sword. I checked the stats on it. It's a little worse, I mean by little, I mean very little worse than the metal sword. So I gave it to my meaty, because it's definitely a lot better than my quick dagger or quick sword or whatever the heck it's called. Plus it has a fire element into it, which will be very useful in the next chapter. So right now I can pretty much kill these guys in one shot. So here is just basically just get some more gold for my party. As I mentioned before about the items in here, there's also a few other items you can't buy, but it's pretty bad. I think there's one here called the Death Mace, or Death Flail, whatever the heck it's called. But you can't use magic on it, so the only person who can use it is the fighter, unless you don't want your priest to cast spells during battle. But there's also another item here, and it's probably, not probably, but it is the first item cursed in the game. I believe the stats are actually not bad, but you definitely don't want to wear any cursed items at this point in Junction. It doesn't cost you any money to uncurse, so it is a hassle. As you see there, that slime didn't take much off my priest, so she got some better equipment on. I think all she has one type of equipment. I think some kind of magic helmets, I believe it's called. Anybody can equip it. I think you raise like 30 points, so 30 points is a lot. I'm just basically casting quick spells here, it's no big deal. Like I said before, now with Metal Sword, these guys are pretty much chumps. And those spells you got there, the Detox, of course, is for poison. And it's not what you think it is. You don't lose hit points in this game. Well, not poison anyway, but what you do lose is the number of hits you can go against the creature, so definitely when you're poisoned, definitely detox them, especially when you're a fighter. You're in soft, of course, so petrification. And my mage got some better fire spells, lightning spells, and cold spells. Just to conserve MP, I hardly use them. Again, at this point. And here we go. Everybody's AP is good. Ooh. Hydra there. Fighter up and get my mages. Ooh. Let mage down. Please protect my mage there. Concentrate on her instead of him. And hopefully she will die. Unless the other way, I'll give him cast spells so the next turn. Ah, Christ, he's just a little bit short. And she's poisoned. I don't think any spells will harm this guy in a big way. And there she goes. Bye, Meaty. That could play better than that. She didn't have much better armor on anyway. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. Again, I mentioned before, that could have went a lot better. I could have saved Meaty's life there, but I got to determine which is better to save, her or the mage. So I choose the mage because mages are cool. And Meaty, of course, with a name like that, should rot 6 feet under. So here we are. Where we're supposed to be anyway. We did get the spirit. And we also completed a mission, which means a new title. Now here's the worst part. I probably should have thought of this. I just thought right now. I got no way to escape. No way to teleport out of the dungeon. Probably should have sacrificed the mage. Nah. Come see, come saw. And longsword, which doesn't sell much now. I could have redone the boss there, but everything went in okay. All we did was sacrifice Meaty to our god. Anyway. Now, if you didn't know already, since we defeated the boss, we can go to the next part, which we couldn't do before because of the snowstorm. And Meaty's fire sword, which she had equipped, will be most useful. And again, not much upgrades for the priest there, at least weapon-wise, because most of the weapons aren't that really that good. Well, at least not yet. I'm just helping the priest there. I'd rather not think about it. Better just fight them than avoid them because you can pretty much kill them in one shot now. Going through the cave, killing the slimes, la da da. So here we are back in town. Yeah, they do exist, the dumb son of a... Must be great being a bishop or what the heck he is. And res people just like that. And with resin comes reordering. Ah, I got all these long swords to sell. I didn't notice too, I also got the mythic chain for my fighter. That's a little expensive, but definitely worth it. Good omen, but also the end of the world, if you haven't noticed. We're trying to rescue them, and hopefully we'll have a good ending. And now Swordmaster. And the mage is a druid. What's the difference between mages and druids? So anyway, can't think for a better title. Alright, thank you, man. Oh, that's not a nice thing to say. Maybe I have to fight him soon. So it looks like my father, which I haven't talked about, flew east. And here we go, another segmented video. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going east, but not east where my father went. I'm actually going through the snow area and find out what's going on. Truthfully, that's where the spirit is, so. Ah, the light's burning my eyes. So this part, this is actually where some serious gold drops come. A lot of items in here, well not now, but have a lot of gold, and of course better equipment. But the cave is actually longer than the one we just went in. So I'll fight these wolves here, and they don't seem to be too bad. If they stop popping my priest there, and get rid of them. Here, have a firebomb. Now, where are you, Mr. Wolf? Over the left-hand side? There you are. If you notice there, she took a lot off from the wolf, because of course I mentioned before, she has a fire sword. And these ice wolves are not immune that much to fire. So she'll be keeping that weapon for a little while. And hopefully she won't die. I think there's a chest on the left hand side. Should I look? What the heck? Who's attacking the tree? The tree of doom! There we go. Ah, there's two of them. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to heal the mage. But There's a chest I was talking about. Over here, fix her. And here we go. The next plot. And where are these great crap? So the left-hand side, in a cave, there's a creature. Well, in any case, I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to level up my characters, and they will proceed to destroy the dark one inside the cave. So, take care. I'll see you next time.